We do ask Riley in the show because Riley has lived quite the life. She's been several places, gone through breakups, marriage now finally, but broken engagements and children and all that good stuff. You asked a question. Eric plays the part of you reading said question.
Yes.
Today's question, Eric, is about what?
Comes from a man.
Oh.
Okay. Please don't say his name.
I won't say his name.
Okay.
But, hey, Riley.
Hi.
Me and my girlfriend have been together for almost a year now. The last couple of months have been tough. I love her so much, but she's been really negative lately. I've been trying to get her opinion on things, and the answer is usually I don't care, which ends up in her being mad at me because I don't choose the right answer.
Ooh.
Earlier in the relationship, when I brought up minor things that bothered me, she usually shut down. Is there a way I can bring things up to her without hurting her feelings, or do you think it's time to move on?
Okay, because the reason this has me going "Ugh," is because I used to be this person. Whenever I was with somebody and I was in a depressed state or I was miserable with myself, I always, for some reason, unfairly felt like it's that person's responsibility to make me happy. And if they can't make me happy, it's their fault. And I feel as though I'm not saying it's a deal breaker because I don't really know the inner workings of that person. I can't say that they would be or not be receptive to you having that conversation. But I feel like you have to sit down and be like, look, you have to choose happy. I had somebody say that to me once. They're like, Riley, choose happy. Choose it. Because happiness isn't always a given. It's not something that just is there. You have to work for it, and nobody else can do that for you. So although you might love this girl to the ends of the earth and beyond, you are not going to bring her to that happiness nirvana. She has to get there in herself. So I would say for sure, give it a chance. Don't just like walk out the door, because that's not what relationships are all about either. You're not just going to abandon someone you love and care for. But both of you have to come to the understanding that you have to do the work for yourself and nobody else is going to do it for you. And I know that's kind of hard correct me if I'm wrong, guys. As a man, you want to like help and correct and like, be the person that you want to fix it.
Yes.
And that's probably innately, if you're, the man that I think is coming out of this email, it's probably innately hard to do. It's probably innately
100%.
hard to like turn off and be like, okay, well, I can't help you. But sometimes you just can't. And I, in life, I think I've learned that happiness really is the goal. And, if that's not if that's not where you're at, it's time to make a change.
Yeah.
It's time to
fair.
move in a different direction.
What if, and follow me here, he sits her down and says, babe,
God.
you're acting crazy.
Yeah, that's going to go real well.
Or if he says, you're being irrational.
That's going to go
How
real
does
well
that go?
too. I mean, that could result in shoe throwing or like furniture tossing
May
and
I
such.
add something on the serious note, though? This is a note to all fellas. If you think your girl is always mad at you, there's a decent chance you're doing something stupid to make her always mad at you.
That's why
if you're not, though, it could be that the way he sees it is right and he's an innocent bystander, but you need a little self-awareness too. If that's the case,
true.
go for it.
Like, I just don't like the whole, it's fine, I don't care. Because I know, like, when I get to that state, of course I want you to try harder.
Yeah.
I want you to do more. But if you go the extra mile to do more and you're just being met with a brick wall, I don't think that's fair to butt your head against it
100%.
over and over and over again for
100%.
anyone.
I agree.
Yeah.
If you have a question for Ask Riley, DM her at Riley Couture.